Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered with just the bow. Today we're going to be continuing on from after defeating Ornstein and Smough and getting the Lord Vessel. So as you can see, we're back in the Firelink Shrine, but something's changed. The Firelink Shrine bonfire is no longer lit. The Firekeeper is absent, so we have to see what's going on. What happened to our Firekeeper down here? She was just hanging out, but she couldn't talk, so there's a soul here, or an item. Pillage corpse, it says. A dingy set and a bloodstained skirt, that must have been her equipment, and a Black Eye Orb. So if we actually, dead it says when we check where she is. So if we check our items, and let's see, where would the Black Eye Orb be? I'm guessing in the main pile items. There it is. Invade the world of the murderer of the Firekeeper. It says, mystical orb found on the keeper's corpse. Invade the world of the murderer of the Firekeeper to defeat the perpetrator and reclaim the soul of the Firekeeper. The Black Eye keeps constant watch on the city of the gods, Anor Londo. So, back in Anor Londo is where we'll find our person who has murdered the Firekeeper, and we will go deal with that because we do want to get the Firekeeper Soul back. There's a couple things you can do with it, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Anyways, you can't light this bonfire for now, so we're just not able to use it, and that's life. We'll have to use other bonfires and adapt. But we have something else to check out. Here's the pyromancy guy. We're not really going to spend much time with him. He's just chilling. If you hear some snoring, got a gigantic lizard monster here. Now, there's a lot of ways to do different storylines in Dark Souls 1 and get different endings, but I am honestly not very well versed in how any of them work or what order you're supposed to do them in, so to like get certain endings, and some of them can be pretty challenging, I imagine. So we're actually just going to stick with whatever vanilla nonsense we end up with here. So we actually have to wake this guy up. You can't just talk to him, so I'm just going to shoot him with an arrow and see what happens. He's moving. That's gotta give you quite a bit of a headache upon just waking up here. Yawn. Shake it off. That's alright. Just an arrow in the forehead. And now we can talk to him. So, he basically just asked us if we're the one who rung the bells of awakening to wake him up. And I think we should have talked to him before going to Anor Londo. But I kind of forgot about him. But basically, he tells us our mission is to be the chosen undead, take the Lord Vessel, and go down to where we're going. I don't know if we would have seen him before we did the bells, actually. I think it's after getting the Lord Vessel that he pops out of the ground there. But if you pay attention before he actually comes out, if you come into the area there at the start of the game, you can hear some snoring, and I guess that's him right underneath. Snoring away. In the night by the bonfire, we'll actually talk about how he smells or something like that. So this is the Firelink chamber, and we actually get to walk up here and place the Lord Vessel. So I think this might set us on a certain part of the adventure, or storylines. I think we've locked away a few storylines already by doing this, so that's just what we're doing. So we can rest at it, and there's a door right in front of it here, or we can go back and talk to King Seeker Framped over here. So he's like wants us to go and get all the Lord Souls in order to fill the Lord Vessel and open the door and continue on with whatever comes after that. I'm not going to spoil anything just yet. So, he eats us and spits us out again. Thanks, buddy. You're a creepy looking monster, that's for sure, with your face flying everywhere. Those crazy tentacles. Anyways, we're going to do a few things in this episode. That's the first two things I wanted to talk about was the bonfire situation and King Seeker Framped over there. Next, let's see. We can go up here. We have Petrus. He says his companions have arrived. So this is, I don't remember their names exactly, but they don't like undead. And basically she, I think, is on her way to becoming undead or has already become branded with the dark sign, so she's kind of like how I am now, I suppose, where I'm an undead, not just human anymore. And so these guys are supposed to go protect her on a mission to go get the Rite of Kindling from a place in the catacombs, but we're not going to go there for quite some time because I have a specific setup I'd like to use in order to do that. But for now, we're going to go deal with a side mission kind of deal. We'll have to take kind of a weird path, but we've been here before. I did make sure I could still do this a second ago. That's why I only have 3 Estus flasks. Oh, shoot. Okay. I usually think you have to do it with the jump, but sometimes it works with the roll. So we'll just run up here. Last time you'll remember we grabbed a key from on top of this rooftop from that corpse there. And I think that's where we got the key anyway. I'm pretty sure that was where it was. So let's head over to this nest, and we get to curl up like a ball. And we can stand up. We don't want to do that. So remember there's that crow down there in the left side of my screen. And if we wait long enough, just long enough, pan your camera around, enjoy the view, and before long, you won't even get time to fully enjoy what you're looking at. And then the cutscene will start. And you get even more pretty view, but this time your camera is doing what it wants. And the crow or raven, I'm not sure what it's actually supposed to be. I think it's a raven. I think it's supposed to be Velka's raven or something like that. Will carry us in little ball form back to the Undead Asylum, where we first started our adventure. And you might be thinking, why would you possibly want to go back to such a horrific place like that? And the truth is, I don't. I don't think anyone wants to come back here, but there are some pretty good reasons to come back here. The first of all being not torch-wielding hollows. That is not on the menu for reasons to come back to the Undead Asylum. Thankfully they're pretty easy to kill though, even at a distance. Oops, missed. Got him in the shoulder. 142 is enough. That's pretty good to know. Alright, there is a place we can do some item trading, which is just over here. If you walk over to this nest over here, you'll get these 2 little birdies that want warms and softs. And if you trade them to them, they'll give you items. So if you give them like a rubbish, actually let's see, do I have a rubbish on me? I think I do. You can actually look up a list of all the items that they'll trade for. Drop that, drop 1. So you just drop it there. Oh, nope, they actually didn't want my rubbish. Okay. I thought they did trade for rubbish. Maybe I have to reload my game there or something. Sometimes they don't work correctly. Anyways, we got a few things to do here. The last thing we want to do is walk across this open field where we fought the boss last time. So let's actually clear out these hollows, because they can be a little bit surprising if you're not ready for them and they suddenly decide they want to come running at you. Let's move to the right and go through this gate, because we do have a bonfire down here, and I want to pick that up before we go and deal with whatever else we're going to run into. So let's grab that, head over here, and we have a knight down at the end of the hallway there. I don't know if you can see him in the darkness. Oh, I hit him in the shield, kind of. As far as I remember, he's a big black knight. But yeah, he's definitely, definitely a big black knight. Gigantic weapon, gigantic shield, gigantic swings. We can probably just fight him in the bonfire room here. I might actually be able to kind of get him stuck on a wall here, which would be pretty great. He can just keep attacking against this spot right here. Maybe if I can, I don't know if I can, oh, that might be a bad idea for me to be down here. Ooh, woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Oh, got him in the headshot. Well, as long as he thinks he's close enough. How can you block my attacks from back there? That's what I want to know. Alright, man, come at me. Come at me. Swing at me and fall in the water again. Yeah. Oh, but not like that. Don't get me, though. Oh, come on, man. No, don't do that. Now, walk back there. I don't know if this guy respawns if I kill him. I think he does not. Red Titanite chunk. Alright. I'm gonna rest at the bonfire, get my Estus back, because I don't think he'll respawn. Yeah, he doesn't respawn. That's awesome. Alright, I don't think there's anything new in these rooms. That phantom kind of scared me there for a second. Got another player. I wonder if they've dealt with the knight already. Looks like they're walking pretty confident. So they're attempting to walk up and parry, or they'd already killed him. Anyway, moving on up here. As you can see, there's some kind of person there. An NPC with a shield on the left hand, shoulder armor, sword in the right hand. And you might be wondering, that guy looks familiar. And you might be thinking you could talk to him. Turns out you cannot. Because if you ever listen to Oscar's text at the start, he says, "I'll die soon," and then lose my mind. So, he's gone hollow. And that's not good. Basically, he wants to fight us. Here I'm moving around in there. If you see the water shuffling, or hear the water shuffling around. Luckily, Oscar is not incredibly difficult to fight, if I remember correctly, because he does two-hand, and yeah, he has a fat roll. Probably one of the reasons he got knocked down here to begin with. When you don't have fast armor, you can get wiped out by these Asylum demons. They're pretty fast for being giant monsters, and he probably underestimated them. See that fat roll there? He just barely got to stab me at the end of my heal, whereas if he had fast armor, he wouldn't have got hit there, and he probably would have got to hit me. But when you're slow coming into your roll animation, it's just like, oi. See, by the time he's done rolling, I'm already into my next attack. He's better off sticking with standing on his feet and doing all kinds of swinging attacks, but that's Oscar. So he gives us the crest shield, which is actually a pretty good shield. I think it has decent block in most ways. You can actually run down here and open another door to more bonfire, which is pretty nice. Just rest at it. Get my health and whatever back. So we have one more fight to do here. It's not too tough. This one's actually pretty easy. Oh, I forgot about the boulder. I thought that it only falls that one time, but no, it does actually come down each time. And these guys are creepy with the red eyes, that's for sure. I take that guy down. He's nice and kind enough to stand still and just let me shoot him in the head. So let's run over here and just try to not have these guys gang up on me. They're pretty easy though, because they're starter mobs. Alright, they're down. We got one more guy in the other room here. I think it's just one. It's just one? No, it's two now. That's right. Alright, so make him turn around. Gotta get that spear guy to not pay attention. He's the real pain in the butt. I put a shield up all day. Alright, they're down. Oh, they give you some bow tips there. Use Undead Asylum F2 West key. That's the one we picked up from the top of the area in the Firelink Shrine, as pointed out. And for that, we get the Rusted Iron Ring, which will allow us to walk through things like the swamp and that water I was fighting the Black Knight in without having any kind of movement penalty. So it's a pretty nice ring. I recommend picking it up for this adventure, or any adventure through Dark Souls, in my opinion. It can be kind of a pain. You can actually jump right here, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I've ever been in this spot before. Let's see, can we see those little hollow guys? I want to deal with them, but I don't know where they are. Well, there's one right there. Let's take him out. I think the other one's to the left. I think he's behind that pole and I just can't see him, so we'll just follow down here, because we don't want to aggro the torch hollows. Right over here, and we're just going to rest up one more time, because I feel like this is the best spot to have your bonfire for what we're about to do. So this might take a few attempts, so I apologize, but it's pretty fun. Let's see, we'll take this guy out. So I always feel like it's a good idea to take these guys out. They can just cause problems, and you do not want problems in Dark Souls. Ooh. That was a very aggressive attack, sir. Broken straight sword. Alright, so we can die like instantly from this, so let's try not to. Where is he? Okay, he's right there. If you don't don't know where he is right off the bat, sometimes he can just drop an attack and just be like, oh, you're dead. Alright, so hopefully we can find a way to deal with this guy. My usual strategy is don't get hit by that attack. That's basically the most deadly attack he can do in my opinion, where he makes that red explosion. I hate dealing with it. Alright, we'll try and shoot him here. 111 damage, not terrible, but not optimal. Thankfully, the nice part about not having to be right on top of him to deal damage is that attack he just does there can deal like almost my entire health bar on some characters. So I very much like being able to stand far away from him and not have to deal with that. Except situations like this where he still drops it right in front of him, I still don't have to worry about it as bad. Just have to make sure we stay preferably behind him and away from him if he does this attack. Because it's just like a frontal explosion right in front of him. He does have attacks where he'll like long range fire that attack though, so not always the easiest attack to deal with. He's doing definitely a different kind of attack pattern than I'm usual because I'm playing with the bow. Usually I just stand as close to behind him as I can to get him to trigger attacks like this one, and preferably the one where he smacks far away from him. He kind of like falls forward and does that attack. Because that thing, I don't know, doesn't seem so bad in the remaster actually, but in the original version it seemed like a lot of the time that attack would just hit you with an explosion wave the animation didn't seem to match. See, that's one of the long range ones he can do. I think he can do another one. I might be wrong though, but that's what I feel like. Let's change some attacks here, get some more damage. I don't know if there's any spots we could have cheesed him with the bow, but this is our strategy for now. Alright, he made an explosion there. That one didn't take all my health, thankfully. Alright, that's another one. Just heal up, because I'm a little bit scared. He can deal quite a bit of damage. I don't know, seems kind of tough to find a good spot for this guy. I don't really want to be right here though, so I'm kind of gonna run away a little bit. I don't know, it's like I want to bring him out over here, but I also don't want him to do an attack that's gonna give me, because he's got some ranged attacks, right? Like that one, he's got pretty range on it. And then he's also got like these explosion spells, ouch, that can really hurt. Alright, that's okay, let's heal up off this one. And there we go. Oh, I tried to do a shot, but my character's just like, yeah, I'll do that, and then, haha, just kidding. Still gonna take quite a few hits to get there. Ooh, that was a bad dodge. Having the camera on against this guy can be a bit challenging for some of the angles he wants to attack you on. Can I go for a third one? I can actually. So I think I'm gonna try delinking him between attacks to try and optimize my movement a little bit. Because he does have some deadly moves, and I don't want to get hit by him. Stay by his foot if I can, because then I can usually tell what move he's going for and move to a position to deal with it. He's going for like the long range nuke or the short range nuke, or like these sweeps. He doesn't ever seem to get close to his left foot. He's got some interesting kind of, I don't know if there's a growth on his leg there, or like the way he's designed or what. As far as all like, did he come out that? I don't know, how are demons born? I guess that's another question. They just come like walking out of the fire in a certain way, or after existing so long does certain life find a way to like interact with them? Because you could consider those to be like giant warts on his leg or something almost, or giant spikes that have worn down over the years. I don't know. It kind of matches like bony tail, so that's a possibility. Just making his butt into a pincushion here. See, that's one of those moves you gotta be careful of. See, I'm at the wrong tail right now. He's on his right leg. Or not the wrong leg, not wrong tail. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. Thankfully he went for that attack, which is survivable. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I need to stop being so careless here. Oh, I need to get out. Get out, get out, get out. Alright, get back in. What are you gonna do, bud? Go for a slash. It's okay. Thought this might take a few attempts, but we might be okay. That's usually as soon as I say that, in just about every game I play, I die. So, incoming, he's gonna like stomp on my head, and then I'm gonna get exploded or something like that. I'll back up here. He's got wings too, but they're very decrepit, so kind of makes you think that this guy might have existed for a very long time and used to be quite a lot more intimidating. One of the things about this game is like, man, if the bosses are like this tough now as like these ancient decrepit forms that have slain thousands. I mean, you can see all the skulls here and everything of all the people that have either fought this guy or tried to escape or whatever, been sacrificed. Who knows what caused those people to actually die. Let's make sure I heal up here, just to play it safe. Never know how it can go. Is he gonna nuke the ground below him? No. Bomb over there. Hit him in the butt. Oh, we got like 1 or 2 more shots. He's doing the nuke in front of him. So he got 1. He's got enough HP. Ah, I couldn't handle the second shot. Alright. Got the Asylum Demon down. Nice. And we got a Titanite slab for our work there, and a Humanity and a Homeward Bone. And some people think you get stuck here, but you actually don't. You do have a way out. So let's head up here. And there's still one more thing left to do here. And I think this is what I needed for that other adventure I wanted to do earlier. I'm not 100% on that, but let's just be a little bit extra cautious here, though. Let's see. Where do we have to go? Alright, so that's our safety right there, is the elevator, or the ladder. So, we're gonna have to fight another Black Knight. I don't know if this one has a shield. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, he does. Okay. So let's actually, let's see, let's switch over to the Largios here. There we go, sorry. Boom. Alright, I shot behind him. Got him in the noggin on that one. He's running forward with the shield and dodging all my shots. We're gonna have to be extra aggressive and extra careful here. We don't want him to do too many forward moving attacks like that one. And since he can almost kill me in one shot, I'm actually going to run away and see if I can't actually survive here. This is not a good place to be. Hopefully he can't climb ladders, and he didn't do an overhead attack there. That's really good. Alright, so he can't actually climb ladders. That's a relief. Okay, so we are going to have to let him back up. This is kind of cheesy, but I really don't want to die right here. That's basically my only excuse, honestly. So we're just going to walk back down. He's going to be backing up through the water. Ooh, I almost didn't know where I was right there. Oh. Is he going to keep going, or is he like, this is as far as I run, man? Ooh, can I just get it around the corner? Oh, he heard that. Nope, not quite. Gotta go a little bit further. A little bit further. Just tap. Alright, we're probably gonna be able to get him now. Easy headshot, no. Tap. Oh, easy headshot. Kind of. Almost an easy headshot. What's he do? Oh, he had like a recovery animation from his attack there or something. Oh, he doesn't seem to be interested in following me down this far. Oh, he didn't take too kindly to that shot I just took at him though. Oh, he's really not happy about me being in the water now. Oh man. Oh, got him in the heel, or back of the leg there. Black Knight sword and the red Titanite chunk. Alright, well that was a little bit of an interesting fight, I'll say. I didn't 100% cheese him, but I got pretty cheesy there. No lie. Alright, so we gotta make it back to our old starting cell. And we'll get something pretty cool. We get a peculiar doll. And I believe that doll will grant us access to another side area that we can do. Kinda cool that a side area leads to a side area. And yeah, we'll get more treasure, more souls, more stuff to do. And I do kind of intend on fighting everybody, or all the bosses, exploring all the areas as best I can. Some areas like Blighttown I'm gonna probably go back to after a long time, because I want to go back there when it's a complete joke to me. I don't want to I don't want to do anything else. I did buy the reinforced weapon, armor, equipment, and bottomless box things, so we can do that. And I also leveled up my strength by 1. We can get 2 more levels now, so 5 more, and then we can use the Dragon Slayer bow, which is a nice huge bow that we can use to fire gigantic arrows, a lot of things, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm thinking we probably have enough time if we go to Anor Londo. Hopefully this will go to the bonfire in front of, what's her name? Gwendolyn, I think is her name. Oh no, this went to the one by our friend over here, who will reinforce our Estus Flask. But I don't think we want to do that just yet. I don't think I have any new Firekeeper Souls, do I? Let's check really fast. I don't think I do. I don't see any. If I missed it, then I'm a fool, but I don't think I do. Anyways, all those yellow gates that I showed you, or I didn't show you before, sorry, have disappeared, and we now have access to pretty much every area in the game. Let's see, can I actually, I feel like I can warp back to where Gwendolyn is, and maybe I just picked the wrong bonfire. Because I feel like it'd be pretty silly to not let me warp back there, but considering how long of a walk that is from here, I mean. Oh yeah, Chamber of the Princess, that's where I wanted to go. Sorry about that. And we will find more bonfires to warp to later, but for now this is all we got. So Gwendolyn's up there, or the princess. And we'll go over here and climb this. Oh, you know what? I think I do need to actually reverse my hollowing in order to do this. I'm not sure, but we're going to do it anyways. So we use 1 humanity. Consume that little black sprite and reverse our hollowing. We're actually going to go into our items and equip the Black Orb as well. So we need to get vengeance for the Firekeeper. Let's see, Black Eye Orb. Alright, let's go over here, wait for this little weird corkscrew elevator they have here. These elevators move so fast, I think I'd probably pass out. The blood moving so fast from the ups and downs. Oh, it just gives me anxiety for some reason. Okay, so we do have these giant knights. Let's see, can I actually kill them without too much trouble? No, they take a lot of damage. Let's see, we're gonna attempt to do this without killing these black knights because they're a big pain in the butt. Alright, well we actually don't have to run all the way up, but ooh. So yeah, this is the area that you invade the world of the guilty. Just outside the princess chamber doors. And I don't know if you can see from here, but it's Knight Lautrec is the guilty party that killed the Firekeeper and took her soul. So let's see, can I actually pull these guys one at a time? I don't think so, but I'm going to try. This is a large arrow, so it might not be perfect for this. I aim a bit up. There we go, got him in the leg. Oh, he just seemed to like flinch back. Didn't really seem too offended by that. Can I actually just... I wonder if I actually kill him from back here, will that affect anything? Will I win the game? And by... If I can cheese this guy, I probably will, honestly, because these guys are kind of a pain in the butt. And you have to fight all 3 of these dudes at the same time. And if this is something I can do... Like, I don't know if he's actually getting cheesed right now, but this is kind of interesting. That you can actually, like, hit him, but you don't see any health bar for him. So I can't tell if I'm actually damaging him. And, I don't know, he's taking quite a few of these, so... I can't imagine I actually have damaged him. But if I have, that's hilarious. Oh, I'm just going to keep firing a few of them off and see if he doesn't have a change of heart in his health bar here. Doesn't seem to. What if I hit Knight Lautrec himself? Oh, that went too far. That went too far. Overestimate. Oh, he just gets hit, but no damage. Oh, that time he flinched. I wonder if it has to hit him in a certain position. I'm trying to get a headshot here. This is very interesting. Sorry, this is for research purposes. I don't know, I should probably switch to a standard arrow. That might be a little bit easier to hit him with. Let's see, right about there. Well, he definitely staggers backwards, but I only have a few arrows. So let's see, what if I get a little bit closer here? I don't know, because at some point as you approach, he will start talking to you. Oh, okay, they actually took damage from a certain distance there, and they didn't like it very much. Oh, alright, well we're actually going to have to play this a little bit careful, because they are deadly. And Lautrec especially, again, can combo you out pretty fast. He's got some, the shodels, and they are very fast weapons. Looks like they had to have an aura or hit me with a talisman they made, so I couldn't do Estus stuff. Ooh, having these guys stuck in a kind of a corridor is very nice. Having them all, because then, like, I don't know, they won't hit each other, but at least they won't all be able to hit me at the same time. And he just, like, runs so fast towards you after doing an attack that is very quick, sorry, not very quickly. Alright, let's go for a shot here. He actually did dodge it. Well, the other guys were stuck there for a second. That was kind of nice. I'm just going to have to take more aggressive shots here. Kind of maybe more back up more. If I move far enough away, those spells just seem to get kind of blocked by the existence of nothing. So I'm going to continue to kite these guys around, I think. Because it seems like Spell Guy has kind of a tough time hitting me as long as I'm just running away from the other ones here. And Spear Guy seems a little bit slow. Ooh, that actually hit me. That was kind of scary, actually. Can I run away, or, yeah, run away and use a humanity really quick? Where are the humanities? Oh my gosh, he's going to catch up before I can use it. Oh, I can't actually use them here? Or maybe because I was running? Oh, this is no good. I don't know where Spell Guy is, actually. He might be stuck somewhere, and he's going to just turn around completely and wallop me with a spell. Alright, well, here's Shodel Man. He's the main dealio. So if I can deal with him... Oh, Spell Guy actually caught up out of nowhere. Oh, this is probably a bad spot to be doing anything. Oh, let's go. Ooh, dodge the spirit grab. Alright, so we actually want to run pretty far down here, I think. And, yeah, get up here. Get up here. Oh, got a little bit of frame lag there. Sorry about that. And we'll run way up here, and then we'll be safe to take a shot at this guy. He's rolling pretty aggressively. Yeah, we got him. Alright, so he's down. I don't know if he'll drop me anything. Target destroyed. Okay, so we don't actually have to deal with the other two. We can just run away from them. That's fine. Alright, well that worked out. They really just want to chase me down now. Alright, well that worked out good. We did manage to get Lautrec. Oh, we still got the Giants though. Gotta run away from them. So we get the Ring of Favor and Protection, 5 Humanity, and the Firekeeper Soul. And so we're going to take that with us and head back to the Firelink Shrine. I'm going to check out that Firekeeper Soul because I want to see if it has any special text on it there. Let's see. Yep, this is Soul of the Ash of Maiden, Firekeeper of the Firelink Shrine. Let's see. Was the Ash Maiden locked in this dark prison for some transgression or by her own will? Well, let's head back to the Firelink Shrine. And yeah, so Knight Lautrec, if you release him, kills the Firekeeper and takes her Firekeeper Soul, and you have to go to Anor Londo to get her soul back. So we still can't light the bonfire because she's still dead even though we have her soul. But surprisingly, we can come back to where she was, return the Firekeeper Soul, and we can give her soul back, and she comes to life again.
Thank you.
And she can talk this time. And she basically doesn't even want to be interacted with. She just doesn't want to speak, doesn't want to have anything to do with anybody, wants to be left alone. So, the fate of a Firekeeper, you know, maybe it's kind of dark. You know, they have to sit here and just be linked to this flame for all eternity. And, or at least as long as it takes to get another age going. I don't really know what happens to them after a new age starts, but I don't know. There's all kinds of questions in Dark Souls, and, you know, seemingly infinite answers as well. Anyway, guys, that's going to be all for this episode. Next time, I'm not quite sure what we'll be doing. We have more side adventures to do. We might do those. We might head in the way of main adventure, but I kind of have to get myself mentally and equipment and level prepared for all that. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.